me, Betty Confetti, and today we're going to talk about the man, Carlos Lemont Jones, age 23, and he killed his ex-girlfriend because she no longer wanted contact with him. So before I get into this news article, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe for more content from this channel. You don't want to miss out. So the guy name is Carlos Lemont Jones, age 23, and he killed his ex-girlfriend because she no longer wanted any contact with him. So it says that he was arrested on Tuesday morning after the woman, Shadaya A. Johnson, was found dead on, what is this called? Colbert Circle. It also says Melbourne police, and this is Melbourne, Florida, and not Melbourne, Australia, said that she was shot in the back and suggesting she was shot as she walked away or she was running. So it says, according to the affidavit, Jones's vehicle was seen leaving the area of the shooting hours after the shooting, and Jones turned himself in later on that day, and he gave a full confession. And they also talk about the police interviewed Jones, and they asked him, was he remorseful? Is he sorry? And things like that. And he said, no, he woke up angry that day, and he got upset. It was mainly because she broke up with him. She wasn't answering his phone calls or text messages, and he decided that day to shoot and kill this young woman and end her life. So it says the young woman father told the police that these two broken up 2 weeks ago. So the relationship had came to a sudden end. She wanted zero contact with him, and that angered him. And it says that he approached her and he shot her 15 times in the back, like I mentioned. And it says he bought a fully loaded weapon with 18 rounds, and he purchased that 1 week before. And they said, is he remorseful? And he says, no, he's not remorseful. He says if he could do it all over again, he would shoot and kill her and her dad, because she broke up with him. I believe they were living together. She broke up with him. She took all of her stuff out of their domicile and then moved back in with her dad, I guess, to get herself straightened up and try to get her own place. And that's why the dad was there. And it says that he is facing premeditated first-degree murder, and he appeared in court and was given no bond amount for the murder charge, as he should not, because he planned that out. He wanted to end this woman's life, and he did just that. And I can't believe that someone can't just take a breakup and just take it, learn from the hurt and try to be a better person. And he is not one of those people. And now look at him. He's going to be sitting in a jail or prison cell for the rest of his life. And that is it's really sad. It's sad to say that, there's people out there like this, but there are. And this is a tale of an unhealthy relationship and someone actually taking the time to remove themselves from the detrimental relationship, and they still end up meeting their demise. So and this ties into talking about abusive relationships. Like, if you're in a relationship with someone, and this is the thing about my channel, I'm not going to use the word dating, because dating does not mean a relationship. Dating means you're getting to know someone. People use these words interchangeably and they bastardize the word, and it doesn't mean that. Dating is getting to know someone and you're not serious. Relationship, a romantic relationship, means you're serious or they're your boyfriend or girlfriend. Like, we're going to be specific on this channel with words, because words are powerful and important. But moving back to what I was talking about, like, I noticed, like, some people I know will be in a relationship and this person wants them to check in every single waking moment. They do something, or they call them every day and talk their head off, or just want to hear them breathing. Or I even see unhealthy relationships where they don't give each other time apart, and it's scary. There's context clues to when when you are in a unhealthy relationship, constantly checking in, always wanting to know where you are, always want to talk to you every single waking moment of the day, telling you what to do. And then I even see some people, like, they'll tell their partner that they're not comfortable with doing something, and they'll be like, oh, there's nothing wrong with it. There isn't anything wrong with whatever it is, but if I don't want to do it, I should be pressured into doing something because you want to do it, and maybe you weren't successful, you're trying to live vicariously through me. But this is, abusive relationships. I feel bad because this young woman lost her life, and she removed herself, and it wasn't enough. There are steps that you have to take to remove yourself from abusive relationships, and rest in peace to her, and I hope he gets whatever is coming to him. But I just wanted to segue into this because this is something some women and men have to hear. Some people are in abusive relationships, whether you're being constantly manipulated by someone, that's abuse. Like you feel one way, but this person's trying to persuade you to do something else, and that's not what you want to do, and you don't feel achievement or anything like that. It's just like, damn, I really didn't want to do it, I did it because of them. Or like, I was in an abusive relationship before. Like, they constantly they're not supportive of what you want to do, they talk down to you, they make you feel bad, or they could even be physically abusive. There's different levels of abuse, and I really want to spread awareness to it. Like I said, physically abusive, verbally abusive, mentally abusive, like they'll play with your head and then try to make themselves seem like the victim afterwards and start all that crying and shit. There are abusive relationships out there, and there are key points to it, and everyone needs to keep a keen eye out for that. But rest in peace to this young lady. I hope that her family gets the justice that they deserve. And I also hope that he gets what he deserves as well. But yeah, this was an abusive relationship all around. And I'm so sad that but she was like the big person was like, look, I can't do this no more, and left and just cut all ties and just ended it with this guy. And yeah, that wasn't enough. It seems like nothing was going to get in the way between what he wanted to do to this woman, and not unless she would have moved far away and didn't tell him, and he had to try to figure out where she was, and maybe his anger would have died down. But I feel like she did everything in her power to remove herself from this sick situation, and it still wasn't enough. But yeah, this is the signs of an unhealthy relationships, and I'm seeing social media isn't making this any better. I see that on social media, people are like, oh, this person's obsessed with me. They say they're obsessed with me. If anyone tells you that you're in a relationship that they're obsessed with you, that is not cute. That is unhealthy. Please. Just know that is not normal. They should have an like a love for you, a deep affection, but like obsession, that's not good. They'll start doing a lot of weird stuff. But we'll talk about abusive relationships and stuff like that in another video, because I don't want this one to be too long. Rest in peace to the young lady. My condolences to the family, and I hope that everything goes the way it's supposed to. I'm Betty Confetti. Thank you for allowing me to report the news to you and entertain you as well. I will be giving a couple more stories today, and I'll see you later. Bye.